Hey guys, welcome to Project Build. Today we're going to have a look at a car that I'm working on. This is my Brabus 451 Smart ForTwo that I've been restoring and modifying a little bit. In my case, the rear suspension, the two springs are broken, and also on the rear axles, the tone ring for the ABS speed sensor is broken on both axles. So what we're going to look at today is removing the shocks, which have to come out in order to change the springs and to remove the axles. So we're going to remove those shocks, take the springs out, take the axles out, and replace all the broken parts with good ones, and then button everything back up again. Now I've undone the shocks, I've removed or loosened the axles, and I can pull these springs out. You can see these springs are totally shot. Like, look at this thing, it's broken into 3 pieces. Just totally collapsed. Now I should mention that if you're planning to just swap the springs out or replace the tone rings on your axles, you don't actually have to undo the top of the shock like this to remove the shock. All you'd need to do in that case would be to unbolt the bottom bolt of the shock, and then you could lower the suspension enough to get the springs out and to remove the axles. So this bolt here that I'm undoing, that's all you would need to take out if you're just doing springs or the tone rings on the axles. But in my case, I need to swap these shocks out as well, so I'm removing them. Now next up, I'm going to remove these axles, and there's just a spring-loaded clip inside, so you just pop the axle out from the transmission, and then right here you can see that cracked tone ring. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Now make sure you let all your gear oil drain out right onto your carpet floor before you get a pan into it. Once you get the pan there, it should be completely done and all that oil should be absorbed into your carpet. So just go ahead and pop the other axle out. And there you can see the tone ring on that one as well, just how rough it is. Now here I'm going to pop the tone rings off just using my air chisel, so just work back and forth until they come off. You can see how crusty they are. Look at all that rust just falling off as I peel those guys. And here you can see the cracks in both. So that's what causes your traction control, ABS lights to come on. That crack there prevents them from being read properly, never mind the rust. And here we've got some new ones that we're going to install after we slap a little bit of paint on our axles here. So first we're going to clean them up with a wire wheel. then we're going to hit them with a coat of rust preventing paint. So we take our freshly painted axles here and we can start to tap our new tone rings on, basically just work them around with a hammer. I had a brass punch there just to avoid damaging them, and then once they were seated kind of square on the axle, I moved them the rest of the way in with a hammer until they seat against the little steel shoulder. Now we can reinstall them. First of all, we're going to clean off our seal and make sure that everything's clean and has a fresh layer of grease or oil on them, just to make sure that we don't get any leaks. Then we can just tap our axle in, a little bit of grease on the splines for our drive at the back as well, and then just loosely put that bolt in to keep the axle from falling back out. Now with the shocks out, you can see the suspension is very loose. It's very easy to move around. I've also undone that X brace at the back. That gives me lots of room to move the rear suspension completely around to be able to get the axles in and out. So now my new freshly painted axles with new tone rings, I can just fit them back into the rear wheel bearings. And then start to put my shocks back in. I've also got some replacement springs. These are out of just a junkyard car that had good springs in it, so they were very inexpensive. Perfect for my purpose of just getting this car on the road for now, and then we're going to look at some performance suspension options for it later on. Do up our lower bolt here for the rear shocks, make sure everything's tight. A little bit of white grease on the threads of the top of the shock mount, and then just run that guy on with a few ugga-duggas. Spring on the other side. Do up that shock properly. Throw that lower bolt in after we get the suspension positioned properly and get that bottom of the shock into its little location there. Run that top nut on and we're done. Alright guys, thanks for watching. This video hopefully was helpful for you guys that are messing around with the rear suspension of the car. If you want to see more of this project, check out our channel, check the playlist. I do have one playlist that's just the Brabus content. These videos are helpful for all of the 451 smart cars in North America because they're all the same in terms of engine and suspension. The Brabus does have like lowering springs and different shocks, but basically it's the same installation removal kind of procedure as this. So if you have a Smart 451 in North America, like I say, they're all the same. Axles come out the same way. Gearboxes are all the same. So yeah, hopefully this helps. If you guys like it, comment, let us know what you think of these videos and what we should do in the future. Thanks.